Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to give you it's usually the mid-month karma reading for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, but this is also going to be like late month because I'm late. I do apologize to you guys for being so late. I dropped over 20 plus videos for you guys. Hopefully you guys can check them out. They're in regards to my 3 decks that are for sale, so if you guys are interested in learning about narcissists, dating, and getting closer with God, please email me and I'll be happy to set up the payment for you guys and everything. Follow the instructions and I'm happy to help if you guys have any questions. So this is really a mid-month karma reading, which is truly now a last day of the month / New Year's treat for you guys. So happy New Year's, everybody. If you are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you are a returning viewer, watcher, and or subscriber, Aquarius, welcome back. I am sending you guys so much love, peace, happiness, harmony, all that good stuff. Welcome back. You guys rock. If you are a cross watcher, I'm sending you prayers, healing, and blessings to you and to all of us here. Always remember to first and foremost, go to Heavenly Father God, honor Him at all times, turn to Jesus Christ, your angels, your healers, your helpers, your guides. They are with you, they love you, you have loved ones, you guys have relatives, you guys have ancestors that support you. Turn to them for your most significant guidance, but keep God number one. I am condensing my intro in 2024 just so that we could jump into the readings a lot faster, but who knows? I may write them somewhere, maybe in the description box. I may not, I don't know, but we'll definitely keep God in there at all times because He's most important at all times. But I will be jumping into the readings a lot faster, but I still feel 100% what my intros usually are. So, Aquarius, we are going into the season of redemption. So, a lot of people will be breaking down. They will be crying, have sleepless nights. They're facing major, mega bad karma for betraying you, for hurting you, for leaving you behind and mistreating you and your family. People you were good to, people who, you held them down, you had their back, and I mean in a good way when I say held them down. So you were always there for these people, and you were loving, you were loyal, you were kind and generous, and they took your kindness for granted. They took you for granted. They took advantage of you, and now they're reaping what they have sown. So, move out of God's way and, let God work. Okay. It's not going to be pretty. A lot of you guys will be getting people crying, bawling, begging you back. People were supposed to right their wrongs. Some of them had many years, decades even, I'm hearing, to get it right. They were supposed to go into treatment. They were supposed to get help. It's the lack of even trying, the lack of progress. And so this is why they're reaping what they have sown. And God is calling judgment on these people. So it's not going to be pretty. Keep you and your families safe. Do what's best. If you guys do decide to hear these people out, of course, you guys are grown. You get a choice. If you decide to take anybody back, you're grown, you get a choice. But I urge you guys to use your discernment and do what you guys feel is best. All right? Get proof, get facts, get evidence. Make people go through help and healing. See long-term growth and change for the better. Make sure you know. Okay? Safety is important in this world. Okay, let's jump into your karma reading for and the last day of the month, late month reading, December, your 2023 / New Year's treat. For those who have betrayed you, you see them now as semi-decent in the beginning. You guys have had time to really sit back and reflect. And you see that they put their best foot forward in the beginning. Aquarius, they showed like they could be a gentleman or a lady in the beginning. They were more respectful. They were more kind. It wasn't many, arguments and bickering and fights and all of that nonsense. So in the beginning, and in most cases for a lot of people usually are better in the beginning. But now as you look back, it wasn't that they were good in the beginning. They were semi-decent, okay? They appeared good if you look back, especially if you were with somebody romantically long-term or a family member or been around a friend or something like that long-term. When you really look back, you're like, no, they weren't good. They were just semi-decent. And that's what you're seeing. They never really achieved goodness or greatness like they were supposed to, because if they had have been on the right track and stayed there and listened to you and did what was right, by now they would be the emperor and empress and, 9 of pentacles, 10 of pentacles. They would be at the best, okay? They would be at their highest. You learn that they hear to respond, but they don't listen to understand you. This person is not emotionally intelligent. Okay. They don't problem solve very well. They don't have good problem solving skills. And it's because they don't listen to change for the better. They're not listening to do what's right. They're listening to clap back or to make a response back to you or hit below the belt, or just so that they like the energy of the back and forth, not the energy of let's get to the end goal and treat each other with kindness and let's make this work. Let's let it be harmony and peace. Sometimes these people may have let you go to bed crying and they left you without understanding. They left you in more confusion and just in a cloud, I'm hearing, of like nothingness, of too much confusion, where you had to wake up and still try to figure it out and go on with your day and cook and clean and work and take care of the kids and, do everything that you're supposed to do, and still you're confused. And so as time goes by, what happens is, the same issues come up, but you weren't understanding what truly wasn't being addressed. It wasn't that hard to say, okay, once you really figured it out, this, and this need to be done, and they just didn't do it. They need to sit with a therapist, to work on their communication. A lot of them want to control you. They wanted you guys to feel powerless, and now they feel powerless because you guys have cut ties. And so now, people have to see them for who they are without you, and people are seeing you guys did the majority of the work. You guys put in the majority of the love and the effort and the time and the care and the attention. It's blatant. It's clear to see, and they never wanted people to see that. So yeah, these narcissists really are insecure, cowards on the inside. They don't understand you, and they certainly don't understand you on an emotional level, and you feel very misunderstood. And this is because they weren't willing to connect to you like they're supposed to. They're disconnected from their feelings and emotions. Okay, this person was always like the runner. They were always running and hiding phones, hiding money, hiding men and women when they were cheating. They were always hiding. They're still hiding. They're always running and hiding. Okay, but they run back to you when you have one foot out the door. They care when it's too late, because you've already expressed what you needed them to do. You already expressed that you need them to go to church or get it right with God, pray more with you, for you, problem solve in a positive light, get the help that they need, go kick habits and addictions. And so they didn't do this. And I'm just being reminded that your reading is connecting to Capricorn's reading. So you guys may want to go check that out as you choose. But anyways, they cared when it was too late. They always come running back in, waving that white flag, caring when it's too late. But it's too little, it's too late, because you feel like they don't have empathy. They don't have understanding. You don't feel like they get you. And you didn't make this hard for them. This was easy to get. But, they chose self-hate. I don't feel like this person or these people could be a group. They don't really enjoy life. They hate that you're so positive and bubbly and you love doing what's right, Aquarius. They don't get that that's what you're supposed to do. And it's sad, because you guys look at these people like the older they get, the further they're going in the wrong. And that's because they're not going God's way. Okay, so underneath it all, they hate life. They hate themselves. They're not at peace with themselves. They need to really raise their self-esteem and figure out their purpose and their worth. All this comes from God. It comes from spirituality. It comes from being Christ-like and understanding that we all play a role in this world, and we're here to get right with God. Not one of us can cast a stone. We're all sinners, but you're not supposed to stay in that energy. You're supposed to learn that lesson and don't repeat that one again. You work hard to not repeat, negative habits and anything that's going to cause, toxicity or problems to you and your family. So they hate that you guys have caught on to them. They wanted you begging for love. They breadcrumbed you. They wanted you always waiting for them while they were doing whatever they want, doing them in these streets, being very careless, reckless. Now they're the ones that's going to come back begging, and now they have to wait. They ignored signs. So understand this. They got signs from spirit. They got signs from you, and they still do. They purposely ignored them. And this is one of the main reasons why they're under judgment and in trouble with God. They're getting a 2-for-1. You left, and that definitely caused people to learn hard lessons, because you would rather take on all the burdens of the financial hardships, take on all the kids, all the responsibilities, because number one, you were already doing it anyways. They were just there. They were just another burden and responsibility because they did not carry their weight energetically. There was no energetic balance. They didn't show you enough care, love, and compassion. They could have, they should have, but they always try to run back in when you're 1 foot out the door. This time it was 2 feet. So now they're learning hard lessons. They're being forced to, because a lot of them don't like to be alone, but they have to sit in it. So they don't know how to love or be loved. They really don't. They really don't. I don't know what happened in their past or what happened with their family members and such, but they don't know how to be loved. And, you know, this is something they have to go learn how to love themselves. It comes from God. It comes from really sitting with yourself, finding your purpose. And this is why I do have my spiritual deck. This helps a lot. And everything I do will always lead people back to God and self-love and understanding, getting to know yourself, getting to know others, so that we can give our best to ourselves, our families, and the world, and also please God, most importantly. So they're not living with positive purpose. They're just existing, living in the 3D, living in the matrix. But you tag these people in, you woke them up. They chose to close their eyes and act like they didn't see these things, these signs and numbers and synchronicities and the dreams and the messages you sent. You guys were like a messengers. Earth angels, you guys are here as chosen ones to help. They disregarded the help. They stepped down instead of up, and now they have fallen into the hole of consequences. Now they're in that bag with it. They're in there, and now they can't run from it. They can't hide from it. They want to, but they can't. God is going to make these people reap what they have sown. So you guys keep going God's way, doing what's right, elevating, adding positivity and love and joy to the world. That will come back to you as well. I hope the messages in this reading resonate with all of you, as many of you as humanly possible. I'm sending you all a very happy New Year's with love and abundance. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. Bye, Aquarius.